Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 9 of the World Tour at Shenzhen in China. Now today we have a chance to win the league. We're going to be playing Yitang away, and if we don't get it done there, we're going to be playing Shenzhen at home, and we will almost certainly get the job done there. Now of course, last episode we secured promotion, that was a good thing, and then it was a bit of a goal fest. A few late goals made it look a little bit more comfortable for us, but 5-4 we went down on the night. Was it 7-4 in aggregate out of the Chinese Super Cup at the semi-final stage, which was a little bit disappointing, wasn't it? Let's have a look at the league table, and you can see for yourself here. Chongqing have 3 games to go themselves. They are 8 points behind us, which means a win here in our first game against Yitang, and their form has absolutely fallen off a cliff. So if we don't get it done here, we do have Shenzhen, of course, who are they're technically fighting relegation, but they're safe for all intents and purposes. So this episode, we better be crowned league champions. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out to do just that. And it is pretty much full strength. It is going to be, if we get to the screen, any second now. There we go. Zhejiang in goals. Xin, Hyungwee, Pang, and Han as a back 4. Weezy back from his 20-game suspension, so he gets sent off every second game. He's going to partner Bowen in midfield. It's Xiao Zhuan and Yu Yang to provide the width for Patrick and Gallo. Yeah, these guys hopefully will continue to bang in the goals for us. Okay, just kidding. We have too many foreign players, so I can't... I thought you could play... anyway. Okay, so we're only playing him because the coach is complaining at us. So we'll take him off, put him on the bench, and that should get the job done. So, Zhang Zhuo, everybody. Alright, we can see the way they're lining up. Just sort of a little bit more defensive than us in midfield, but essentially the same. I'd like to get the job done here, even though it's away from home. It's a shame that we can't win it in front of our own fans. But let's get the job done here. Then we can... let's play your own game. I think I like that. Some calm, we have faith. Just keep the pressure off. Get the job done here. And on we go. I would like to play Wei Yan for the rest of the year. Now, the reason I am tempted not to do that is because Gallo is actually closing in on both the club record for league goals in a year, as well as actually the League One record, this division's record. So, I might even, once we get this done, and we might even do it for the next game if we do happen to get the job done here, I might even look at changing the formation, going 2 up top. It would mean not playing Patrick, but we could probably just about deal with that. There's a decent cross into the back post. It's fallen for Zheng Zhu! Oh, I'll tell you what. It's one of these guys, he just defies his attributes. His attributes he's gone, are not that good, but he just scores an assist for fun. That looks like a penalty. That was very, very clumsy. Are we going to the VAR? We are going to VAR. And let's see what we can do here. Now, whatever happened, it was in the box. It's just whether it's a penalty or whether it's not a penalty. As I said, it certainly looked clumsy, didn't it? And I get the feeling, now, Yitang have a new manager. They sacked their other manager, but they're just on such a bad run of form. And what's he done? It is a penalty. That if we can go in front, you do wonder if they're just going to absolutely collapse. It's Juan Bowen. Bowen! He's retiring at the end of the year, of course, which is a bit of a shame because he's been wonderful. 9 goals as a deep-lying playmaker. That is just sensational. Let's demand more here. And, yeah, but he's only on loan. Should I ask him to reconsider? I don't know that he's good enough necessarily for the Super League anyway, which is probably why he's come on loan to us. But let's see now how they respond. Looks like they might respond... Okay, can we get this out, please? We need to remember that they are actually a good team. They were top of the league for quite a while. So they were going neck and neck with us as well. But for whatever reason, I don't know if they had an injury. Something's happened because their form just dropped right off. So yeah, I should mention too, just quickly, I am recording back to back here. So if you did ask for one of the youth intake regens to be named after you, and I haven't done it yet, tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow. And if you do want to have a regen named after you, again, just leave me a comment at AussieVillain on Twitter, and I'll look to get that done. And again, you should be able to see that tomorrow. I just had to do a back to back here, because life. What do we say here? There's room for improvement, I think, is what we've got to say. A little bit of passion. Now, Zhejiang and one of our other midfielders on the bench, Long Hao Gang, they're off to the Asian Under-19 tournament at the end of this episode. So we'll probably give Hao Gang a game. Actually, that would work well if we play 2 up top. We can play Hao Gang instead of Patrick. And that actually probably works well. We will do that no matter what happens here. we'll try a different formation in the next game, and we'll get to see how Wei Yan and Gallo do in the same lineup. Because again, that's something we should look at for next year. It might be where we need to change the formation to be competitive. Because if you did see last episode, we did really well. We scored 4 goals against the Chinese Super League team, and they're 5th in the league when we checked before we played them. So they're a good Chinese Super League team, and to score 4 goals against them, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's a really, really good effort. So the problem, is then how do we sort of keep that attack but not ship quite so many goals? Because if you concede 5, you're not going to win many games, or any games for that matter. So a different formation may be something we need to look at. If you watched, been following my Aston Villa Let's Play, then will have seen when we got promoted, we were struggling to score. And with 2 strikers up top, we did score more goals. It wasn't a formation that worked for the squad because we have so many wingers that I signed stupidly, but we also had a lot of good wingers at the club. So it wasn't a formation that worked for us. So we had to kind of revert back to this formation. I'm going to take him off. Calm down, game. It did work. It sort of kept us in the Premier League for that first season. So again, it might be something that we can perhaps look at, even if it's just a 1-season solution. But then at this club, we don't really have that good of wingers. We have decent wingers. That's a decent ball in, isn't it? Haugen! That's a special goal from the edge of the area. That's what we're going to be missing. He's only on loan for this year. He was on loan with us last year as well before we came to the club. I did put in a bid to try and sign him, and his parent, I think it's Beijing, one of the Beijing clubs, just said no. So that's a cracking strike, isn't it? Now that we're promoted, sort of once the game promotes us as well, other players will become available to us that aren't available to us right now. So we can kind of have a look at that at that point. Let's try this right back that's not a right back at right back. Just see, because Wenhan's looking a little bit tired there. But they need 3 goals now, otherwise we are going to be league champions right here, right now. Let's show some passion, boys. Let's get the party started. Have we peaked too early here? Well done. Haugen, that's as good as a goal. Cleared off the line, and it's still bouncing around, and then it is hacked clear finally. And it's a free kick, it looks like, as well. But here it is, boys. We are about to be crowned league champions. That's good stuff. Gallo hasn't scored, which is frustrating because I really want him to leave some high water marks as we go out of this division. Now, here's Haugen. So much space to run into. He's got a man with him as well. Can he pick him out? Back post. It's Gallo. It's not the great pass, if we're honest. Good idea, but just poor execution. That may have been Gallo's chance, but there it is, boys. We are the league champions. We get promoted. There it is. Woohoo! As the fans go crazy. I don't see him in the stands, but you can hear him. And that's the main thing. You don't usually get the confetti when you win the league. So that's a nice touch. Thank you, game. There it is. So I think a deserved win, although relatively even. We did dominate possession. You've just got to be happy with that, don't you? You've just got to be happy. And there it is. We clinch the Chinese GL League title. That's what we wanted to see. And that, of course, as a manager, gives us yet another trophy. So I think now, I'm not sure if it's going to have registered it straight away. Let's have a look at our profile. We haven't looked at this in a while anyway. You can see we're not really getting that much better. Our star rating's slightly improved, but it is there. It's added to our list of glories. Let's go to, where is it? Trophies, landmarks, awards, competitions. No, others, biography. I'm not going to go through all that. Anyway, we can see it there. We are getting to be illustrious, aren't we? We won the 2nd division. I'm not going to go through it, but there it all is there. We'll scroll up if you want to have a quick look. We're doing okay, aren't we? We are doing okay. And there's our first trophy in China. Because wait right there, we'll be back to celebrate a different formation, new players against Shenzhen. Okay, welcome back everybody. We're going to celebrate the league now at home with our fans by hopefully smashing Shenzhen. Let's have a look at the team we're sending out to do just that. And this is it. It is a different formation, as I said, and a few changes as well as a result. So Gio Wei comes in because Zigan and Haugen, they're actually away now on international duty, so we don't get them for this game. So that's okay though. It's Hong Wei, it's Wang Pang, and it is Baksu. Now remember this guy. He did his I think he broke his leg or he did something serious. He's been out all season long. You can see up here he has no matchups whatsoever. But we're going to give him a game because we lack a centre back, so he gets in. Wang Han, he doesn't really play wing back, but he's going to try it along with Zin. Weezy and Ling Yi are going to go in midfield. Juan Bowen in behind Gallo and Wei Yan. Our two strikers, basically international strikers. Let's see what they can do. I'm actually genuinely interested to see how they play together, because it could be a thing of beauty, or it could go horribly, horribly wrong. I think what we've got to say, given that we've already won the league, let's give it an assertive, I expect a win. I expect a win to keep our run going. Some calm, we have faith. I always feel like once you've won the league, there is definitely a tendency for the players to just kind of not be bothered. So I'm hoping by saying assertively that we expect a win, that they will at least start like they intend to go out and win. But it's actually an important game because I want to see how this formation goes. We could, if and when, or not if and when, now when we play next season, look to drop the Bowen player sort of in front of the back four as a shield. So there's a couple of options, but we could do that with our 5-3. What were we playing all year? 4-3-1, 4-2-3-1. We could drop the one in behind the Patrick. Bowen is a chance! Bowen! Hey, it's his 10th of the year, and he just continues his goal scoring ways. He doesn't realise he's retiring, because he's just scoring for fun. I am so tempted to try and get him to reconsider his retirement, but as I keep saying, there's no guarantee that he would then come back to us anyway. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should we try and... I mean, there's no harm in tempting him, I guess. That's a good finish, isn't it? Really good finish. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Maybe I should just try and tempt him. We'll try after this game. We'll try and tempt him out of retirement and see what that does. Another chance here from the corner. Bowen knocks it in. It's into the mixer, but headed away. Yi has it back to Weezy. Weezy hits one. Oh, Weezy! What a strike that is from Sun Weezy. That is only his second goal of the year. He doesn't score many, but from 30 yards, that's a little bit special. He should be scoring more if that's what he can do. Another look at this, 2-0 up. We are absolutely smashing them. The promotion title party is well and truly on the way. Look at that, bends it in. That's a little bit special, isn't it? That is a really, really good goal. All right, let's. I mean, what do you say to that? Just keep going, really. Have we clocked off though? Have we clocked off? Let's not do this, boys. Let's go and run up a score here. Now, I think we needed 2 goals to. Oh, that's a decent effort too, isn't it? I think we needed 2 goals to equal the all-time division goal-scoring record. So 1 more for the rest of the year, and we'll break that. So you'd fancy us to do that. We've already set a new record for most wins in a season. Now I can't remember. I don't know if that was us or if that was for the league. I think it was for the league, because I think we broke our wins record a little while ago now. Because apparently, traditionally, we're not a very good team, despite having spent time in the top flight. I would have thought that we would have had decent seasons in the past. Now, Weezy's on a booking. Is he going to do the Weezy hat-trick and get a goal, a yellow card, and then a second yellow card? That is the Weezy hat-trick. What's he going to do here? I feel like a decent tackle from Bowen, that one, wasn't it? Meaty. Here he is, Weezy into Bowen. Bowen spraying the ball around. Maybe he could do a job for us next season. Here's Z, gets the cross in. It's there. It's to back post. It's penalty. Is it a penalty? I think it's a penalty. We're going to check with the referee as Ellie, my cat, is making her presence known. What are you doing, Ellie? Alright, come on, Bowen. Can he get his second of the game? It is! That was a good penalty too, isn't it? Absolute top corner. Not saving that. No keeper in the world is saving that. That's 11 goals this year for Bowen. As Ellie approaches, and we are about to get a cat leaping into my face, I think. Good penalty. You coming up? Hey, come on. Come and say hello. Alright, that is... Now, we've got to keep an eye on Baksu here, just to make sure he doesn't sort of re-injure himself. He is coming back off a serious injury. So, let's have a look at Bowen. Could he do a job for us next year? I mean, he's got good vision, decent passing. It's the physical stats that worry me. He's a shell of a man. He's like... what's his face from last year? Boaz. From Indonesia. He was nothing left of him either. What do we say? Oh, here she is. Hello, Eloise. Okay, let's not get the mic. Come on. Okay, just sit. No, okay, bye, Ellie. Alright, what can we do here? Just don't let your performance levels drop, I think. That seems to work. We'll just tell the guys on bookings not to get themselves sent off. And then we will continue on our way. Is there anything we want to do in terms of subs? I don't think necessarily. No, she's back. Hi, Ellie. Yeah, you're a very good kitty. Alright, watch the football. Let's watch the football. Hey, you gonna watch the football? Alright. Decent enough performance, this, isn't it? Haven't seen much from Gallo and Wei Yan, though, which is a little bit disappointing. Alright, what do we say here? Maybe get creative. They haven't played together before, though, so we do have to bear that in mind. I'm worried about Wheezy on a booking. Yeah, thank you, Ellie. Must be dinner time here or something, I think. Okay, what do we say to this? We'll bring on... Oh, Ellie, get off my hand. Okay, we'll bring... Okay, she's just run and just flopped on her back. I can just see out the corner of my eye. It's very, very funny. Okay, let's do that. But try and protect Wheezy from a sending off. Can we... Oof, decent save, that one, wasn't it? And she's back. Okay, Eloise. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ellie. Okay, can we just sit? Goalkeeper's looking complacent. That's not great. Let's stay off the computer, please. Thank you. Now, can we launch this? Zin. Decent ball out. What a ball out. Hand is in so much space there. Let me know what you think in the comments of this formation. It seems to be working. There's a ball for Wei Yan! Hey, what a cross. What a finish. Wei Yan the Gruhu. There we go. It's only his 5th of the year. He hasn't played that much, as I say, because Gallo's just been in such good form. But there's definite signs that this formation could work. It's going to depend what we do in the off-season too. If we can get ourselves... I mean, remember Wang Han is just on loan. He's not our player right now. If we can get a good right wing back, right full back in, then this could potentially work. Ellie, thank you. Okay. Ball it back out. Can we get another one? The goal! It's just over the top. Okay. I'm on the edge of having to pause this and go and kick the cat out, but we'll keep going. We'll fight through. Is there anything else we want to do? I tell you what, Baksu's done really well. It looks like we're going to get 90 minutes out of him as long as he doesn't sort of collapse in a heap here any second. But 4-1, I think we don't know how we would have beaten them, you know, if we had played the old formation. That's a decent ball to the back post. But there's definitely been signs here that it could work for us. Though, I mean, the one we considered was a bit of a wonder goal, so maybe, you know, I don't know, we can sort of discount that in a sense. It wasn't like we got broken down necessarily. But we've looked good. The 5 at the back is probably a good idea for next season as well. Like I say, let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, the problem with this formation is that we're already very much lacking. It's a good win, that one. We're very much lacking in centre backs, so this is another centre back on the field, which means we would need to sign even more centre backs. So that kind of, we run into a problem there as well, don't we? But that was a good performance. So there it is. Quality of possession provides us with the victory, and that was just a really good game, wasn't it? Really good performance from us. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. We did win the league title, so that is definitely worth a thumbs up, I think. And if you are new, subscribe, and welcome, obviously, as well. Because what we're going to do is tomorrow we're going to come back. We're going to wrap up the season. Hopefully we'll never see this division again. But we're going to wrap up our time here with the game against Liaoning. We'll do the end of season awards, goal of the season competition as well. Will be tomorrow. Massive episode, so make sure you come back and join me for that. But until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and here are our goals of the month for pretty much August and September. It's a massive goals of the month, so enjoy it, guys. Take care.